Yo, welcome back on Censor Locks. Today we're going to talk about Rob Rape Kelly.
I guess that's what the R stand for.
That's what the R stand for, right? Man, controversy. Fucking Lifetime came out with a documentary, a 3-part series, and obviously document what he was doing to these young girls over, I don't know, a couple years and stuff like that.
More than a couple years. He's been doing this shit since the 90s. This motherfucker is nasty, bro. This nigga spending fucking time driving. You heard he driving around schools looking for kids,
High school.
right? High school looking for kids and shit like that. They said, female said she done caught him having sex with Aaliyah on the tour bus when she was like 15. Bro, you nasty. You the scum of the earth,
Right,
bro.
but check this out, bro. You say niggas hanging around high school and shit like that. If I knew you was hanging around high school, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check you and say, bro, what the fuck? And not only that, but you're not driving yourself.
Check it out.
You're not driving
Check
yourself.
it out.
I'm
Check it out. He's around a bunch of yes men. He's paying
exactly.
them.
Well,
So they're gonna do anything he says.
I'll be
bro.
the yes man who snitches. That'd be me.
You
feel what I'm
wouldn't be
saying?
a yes man.
Well, I'll be snitching. But at the end of the day, like, come on, bro. Like,
These are little girls.
yeah.
And
Think about it. This nigga makes songs named Down Low. He even got a song where he
And my
say,
body
"My
telling
mind is telling me no, but my body is telling me yes." Your brain says, "Don't fuck this child,"
But your dick
but
was
your
hard.
dick is telling you, "Yo, homeboy,
Yeah.
yo,
So-
I want you to go to prison, and I want them to treat you the same way you was treating these girls, bro. You deserve that."
What you gonna say, man?
what really bothers me about it is the victim shaming part of it. Because I've seen so many comments of so many people that say, oh, well, they're only coming out for money, or they're coming out for this, or they're coming out for that. And there's so many ways that can be interpreted.
Yeah, but the ones who said that didn't watch the show.
Because think of this.
No, real talk. They didn't watch the show because if they watched the show, they wouldn't say that. Reason being, you have the lady from the Me Too movement. She's a part of it. You have the lady who started the Mute R. Kelly shit. She's a part of it. Like it's people who start and they not looking for profit. They don't want nothing in return. The only thing they want in return is for this nigga to go away.
Well, you don't think they get profit though?
They don't want it,
I'm
bro.
sure they're getting profit.
And if
because
they
they're
do get
on
it-
Netflix, but
If they do get profit,
for casting, that's
they're
what
giving it to people, to victims.
But look at it like this. Let's look at this in another, way. When they're saying this, they're saying, they're only coming out because this, that, and third. The biggest part of this story was he was doing this to minors, correct?
Yes.
So when you're a minor and something happens to you, when you're a victim or whatever,
You're a victim or whatever.
when you're a victim or whatever, your parents have to decide, or your guardian has to decide to press those charges.
Right.
It's not up to the child. So, who we should be looking at here are the ones who accepted the payoffs, the one who took settlements and didn't go to court and told their child, you have to be quiet because I signed a non-disclosure agreement to get this money.
Right.
So now these kids were forced to stay silent and live through this and be quiet, and now they're being shamed for finally coming forward when they didn't have that option.
Who's shaming them?
Everyone.
Because
Everyone
I'm yet to
if you
see
look
that.
at social media and you look at this topic, and you look at the hashtags for R. Kelly and everything, you'll see everyone saying that these girls are only saying it for money, that they weren't really victims, they were willing, it wasn't actually
Anybody
rape.
who could go there and who could say things like that, you're a piece of shit. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
You
bro.
are, because how do you
You're a
look
piece
at
of shit.
a
You
child,
weren't there when
Why?
this fucking kid was getting molested. How can you say? How do you know
Okay.
that she wasn't,
Okay.
bro? How do you
Okay.
know that? It's
Question.
not every
Because of the
female.
thing.
That's the exact.
It's not every female that says that do that they doing that is lying, bro.
And not everyone that's in telling the truth. Come on, like what the fuck, bro? Like,
But how can you say? How can you go on line and say, "Yo, you're lying"? You're like, how do you know that?
because
bruh?
it's just, we want clout, we want likes, we want retweets, we want conversation. That's why they're doing it, bro. We're not
Yo,
dumb.
let me tell you something.
We're not
I don't
dumb.
take this shit. I don't take this as a joke. It's
Right.
not a joke, bruh.
That's
At all,
you.
nigga.
You're one.
Yo, there is nobody who should be laughing at this situation. This is not something to be
but
laughing
people
at.
are. Just like when I'm calling Rape Kelly. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not funny, but hey, you know what I'm trying. Bro, at the end of the day, everybody should be held accountable. And I'm gonna go as far as say,
Minus
I'm gonna say the people.
Hold
I
on.
think the people who was enabling this motherfucker, the ones who was going out, the ones who did the one who wrote, who forged the marriage license,
Right.
the dudes who was going around looking for the hoes for him. Yo, them niggas. I feel like them should get more in trouble more than him.
All right, so
You feel what I'm saying? Because dog, obviously he can't go out there and look for them on his own.
all right, hot topic. Do you blame any of the victims? I'm not talking about 14, 15.
You know what?
I'm not talking
when
about
it comes
that shit.
when it comes
So
to
which one
when
you
it
talking
when it
about?
I'm
comes
talking
to
about 17.
in a way
You know
you
what I mean?
can blame them in a way.
That's all I'm saying.
In a way,
Because, bro, hold
the
on.
reason why I say you can
Hold
because
on.
dog,
Hold on, disclaimer. We're not saying that it's all your fault. I don't want to come up like sound like I'm an
definitely
asshole.
not saying
You
that.
feel what I'm trying to say? All I'm saying is you had attraction to this nigga. You know he had bread. You know he had clout. You know he had.
You know why I don't?
Hold on. You know he had all these things, right? He fly out of Chicago because he wants to build your career, right? He's obviously fucking you. You're not going to the studio. You're not doing none of that, right? You go back home. Then he fly you back out of Chicago. What do? I don't know. You know what I mean?
So
me
he
personally, I'm watching this shit and I'm seeing this mother beating at the door. Yo, my daughter's upstairs. Yo, bro, let me tell you something, man. My daughter upstairs, bro. I ain't knocking at no door. I'm kicking that shit in, bro. I'm going for my jit. My jit is in there, bro. Ain't no if, ands, or buts. You could take me to jail, trespassing, whatever. My kid is in there. I want my child, bro. But the thing is now if they get these jits back, will them just go back to that motherfucker? That's the thing.
That's my point.
Okay,
and then when
would that not be Stockholm syndrome at that point?
I don't know what the fuck you want to call it,
You
bro.
still can't blame the victim. The way I look at it is, well, we're looking. You see, you're saying that they were clout chasing all that. See, this didn't happen recently. This was in the 90s. This is where women. You said he's been doing it since the 90s.
He's been doing it up to today. He's been doing it.
Okay, but the ones from back then, from the 90s.
The one who was in the show.
When they're trying to build their business and they have this guy saying, I'm going to do this. First off, they were saying, we were in the studio. They had bedrooms in the studio where he was fucking them.
Which is
so
pretty
they're
weird.
going off of this mentality, and they've already said he was coached on what to say, how to do things. You don't say nothing. Everyone was kept separate.
Right.
He manipulated those girls. And yes, they did willingly come back.
Right.
But it was out of the fear of, if I don't, I lose my career and my future.
No, I don't think that's what it is. Yo, this is R. Kelly, bro. This is R. Kelly. You understand what I'm saying? You being like.
And I don't think they can
Hold
basically
on.
understand that at that
Put
age.
yourself. All right. I'm not saying that you're gonna do this, but we're gonna use you for me. You're female. I'm not gonna use myself. I ain't no hoe. Dog.
Yeah, he is.
Put yourself in one of them. Now, let's just say you at your school. Fucking Bentley pull up. Window wind down. Hey, Gina. How you doing? Or you don't even know your name. Hey, girl. Man, you bad. Come here. I'm not saying you're gonna go, but there's a chance you might. Nigga, this all Kelly. And then he gonna tell you, hey, you wanna go for a ride? You wanna go shopping?
Yeah.
You wanna go shopping? You're gonna go. You're gonna go.
Trick you off,
The reason being, you.
So then how do you blame the victim?
And that's what I'm saying. And then you because you got to be smarter than that. Come on, you can't be sitting here. Hold
back
on.
then, they're not
No,
thinking R.
wait.
Kelly is gonna do this.
What do you mean?
Because he was a public
This
figure.
been
He was a
in the
trusted
news.
figure.
This been in the news and the media. We done watched this man piss on a kid before.
Where he
on a
tried
sex
to claim
tape.
that it wasn't his. And
He
then
said
the
that it was
charges
his
didn't
brother.
go.
But we
So
seen
parents were
this
still
shit.
saying that
And then
no.
there been talks around, bro. Like since Aaliyah, like come
Listen,
on, like
that-
people are not
that-
making this thing
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
If
I'm
not
one
saying that
if
they
one
are.
person said it,
But I'm saying you can't blame those.
if one
victims
person
either.
said it, or maybe two, you know,
Right.
maybe it'll fly over my head, and maybe I'll be like, ah. But dog, you got countless fucking people. You got over 30 fucking people saying that this nigga did this
We're
shit,
smart
man.
as fire, dog. And
Absolutely.
all I'm saying is, bro, like please,
Everybody can't be lying.
Please, dog. I'm not trying to make you seem like yes, y'all wanted to get fucked, y'all wanted to get manipulated.
And I don't like, another thing I don't like too, how motherfuckers is trying to say